Hey guys, so iOS 17.2 is shaping up to be a large software update with some great new features and changes. But in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my top 10 favorite new features and changes coming to the iPhone with the upcoming iOS 17.2. So let's go ahead and dive right into this video. So the first feature I want to talk about is a new translate option for the action button on iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max. So if we go into settings, we head on over into the action button options. We now have the new translate option available for the action button on the iPhone. Now for me, this is super handy because I speak two languages, so I can translate things on the fly, and the animation looks amazing once you invoke the new translate option. As you can see right there, directly within the actual dynamic island, looks amazing the way the animation works, and the feature works, of course, as intended. It will translate for you depending on the language that you choose. I usually go from Spanish to English, so I can speak both languages. Sometimes I need to translate something. That is a quick way to do it, and the new translate feature for the action button is one of my favorites in iOS 17.2. Now with this new software update, Apple also added some new widgets, and I have two of my favorite new widgets have been added. So if we go into the clocks option right here for the stock clock application, we have a new digital option for the clock. Now it is only available in white. I wish it was available in black as well, but it is one of my favorites, and I have it on my home screen ever since Apple integrated this into iOS 17.2. It is also available, of course, when you use the cool new feature, which is standby. You get the new digital clock. As you can see right there, it looks amazing at night, and I really love the new digital clock widget available in iOS 17.2. Another one that I really like is the weather, daily weather forecast. Right there it is. So you can see that Apple has added a nice weather forecast widget right there. They also added a sunset widget. So if we go into the weather app, you see that they added about two new widgets, so sunset and a daily forecast. I like both, but so far my favorite has got to be the digital clock. Again, I just hope they change that so you can also have a black background and white numbers. That would be really cool as well. Now next, I want to shift my attention over to a really cool privacy feature added to iOS 17.2. Now to enable this, you want to go into settings, you want to go into iCloud, and then you want to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll find the contact key verification. So basically what this feature will do is prevent any eavesdropping. So for example, if you talk to your friend every single day via iMessage, but someone gets a hold of your friend's Apple ID and password and tries to log in on another device and tries to message you as if they were your friend, iMessage will tell you, hey, this device is not being recognized as a typical device where you contact your friend from and to, so you may want to go ahead and share the code with your friend personally, this code that shows up here, in order to verify that that person is the person that you're talking to. So contact key verification is a new feature to prevent eavesdropping into conversations in iMessage with iOS 17.2. Really cool new feature. Now before we continue, I wanted to share a quick word from our sponsors, Baseus, and their brand new Metal Glimpse Series 2 USB hub. We have a 6-in-1 and we have a 10-in-1 hub available. Of course, links will be in the description. Taking a look here at the 6-in-1, it provides you with, of course, 6 different ports. We have 100 watt of power delivery, HDMI, USB-A, of course, 10 gigabit speeds, which takes advantage of iPhone 15. We have Ethernet. We also have, of course, another USB-A and another USB-C. This one is for data transfer. Again, 10 gigabits data speed, which takes advantage of the brand new iPhone 15 capabilities of faster data speeds. Of course, we also have the cable here that you can attach and detach here. Just put it away just like so. You can plug it into your computer. They look nice, sleek, easy to carry. You have this button here to lock the display, and as you can see right there on the Mac, you have to double press it in order to do that. One of my favorites is, of course, the 10-in-1. Now the 10-in-1 offers, of course, more ports. We have 100 watts of power delivery, HDMI, 2 HDMIs, as you can see right there, for your dual display setup, USB-A, USB-A, and of course the Ethernet connection at the bottom. Now on the other side, we have again 10 gigabit USB-C, which takes advantage of the brand new iPhone 15. This works with any tablet, iPad, of course, iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Pro, any Mac, any PC, and you also have a USB-A 10 gigabit speeds as well. SD card, micro SD, you can't really go wrong with this one. So if you're always traveling, I recommend the 10-in-1, but hey, the 6-in-1 is also amazing. And there you guys have it. I just wanted to share a quick word from our sponsors, Baseus. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. Now I want to go ahead and shift my attention over to Apple Music, because with iOS 17.2, Apple has added some great new features to Apple Music. Now, if you go into Apple Music on 17.2 and you're listening to a song, right, now you have the ability, of course, to favorite the song directly within the UI. So now when you favorite a song, if you go into your playlist on 17.2, you now have a favorites playlist. So every song that you favorite will be added automatically to a favorites playlist. So I love this new feature in iOS 17.2. However, if you don't want every single song to be added to the favorites playlist, when you favorite a song, you can go into settings, you can find the Apple Music extension or the music extension right there, and you can turn this off directly from here. But I do like this option, so I'm going to keep it on just because I really like to save all my favorite songs in one playlist. I think is very, very handy. Now you can also do playlist or Apple Music collaborations. So you can actually go on the top of a playlist, for example, you see this new icon here. If you click it, you can actually send for others to collaborate on the playlist as well. So this is collaborative playlist, of course, now available on 17.2. You can send the invites and everyone. So let's say you have a party at your house and you want a couple of friends to join the playlist and add music to the queue. They can do that by simply doing the collaborative playlist right there. You have that now available on 17.2. Again, one of my favorite features coming to Apple Music soon. Now we're going to shift my attention over to some of the changes happening within iOS 17.2 that are some of my favorites. So if we go into the phone application here and we go into your contact card or poster here, when you click on edit, you now have a new option under the text. So let's go ahead and customize here and customize the poster. You can now use this gradient color option for the contact poster, and I think it looks really cool. One of my favorite new options. Right there it is. You can choose a solid color or a gradient, which is again my favorite new option for the names here for contact poster. It makes it look really cool in my opinion, and I really like this new option for the names gradient color on the contact poster. Now inside of messages, there's also some nice changes here as well. So if you long press on the tap back menu here, you now have the ability to add a sticker directly from this tap back menu, and you can just go ahead and select any sticker and place it right there on your new option available within the tap back menu. So minor changes, but something that I really like on 17.2. Now there's also some changes to the keyboard as well. So if we go into settings here and we go into the general option under keyboard, we find a new option right there. It is show predictions in line. So if you turn that off, of course, you won't be getting those predictions in line. So as you can see right there, I can go into settings and turn that off. If that's something you don't want on your iPhone or show up on your keyboard, you can turn those options off directly for messages or the keyboard in general in iOS 17.2. So those changes I really like within the latest update. And of course, last but not least, that would be the journal application. The journal application is one of the biggest new features coming to the iPhone with iOS 17.2. Now, whether you like to log in to your daily activities or not, the journal application is really good at making suggestions for you. As you can see right here, I've logged a few things. We went to Disney's Magic Kingdom and had dinner there. It was super cool. We also went to the Hollywood Studios parks as well, and we went to the movies and things like that. It's really good at sending you reminders of things you may want to log in and log into your journal in order to save those memories. So under right here under recommendations, you see right there, or recent, you can go ahead and take advantage of some of these new options available within the journal application. And if you like to just keep those memories in one place, the app does a really good job at that. It just kind of reminds you, hey, you did this, you may want to log this. It's a nice memory. It's a really cool way to sort of just share how you felt in that moment. It's a really cool app actually, but you want to go ahead and look into it. And of course, a lot of privacy built in around the journal application as well. So there you guys have it. These are the top 10 favorite and top new features for iOS 17.2, at least some of my favorite new features in iOS 17.2. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.